Hey guys, what's up? It's RocketHouse54 here, and in the 16th day of 25 Days of RocketHouse, I'm going to be doing a movie review on the Santa Claus 3, The Escape Clause. Now, the movie is directed by Michael Lembeck, and it's the same guy that directed the second one. I'm not sure if he directed, no, Brian Levant directed the first one, I think. But yeah, the movie's directed by Michael Lembeck and stars Tim Allen as Santa Claus, or Scott, Judge Reinhold as Neil, Wendy Crewson as the mom. Again, I can never remember her name. And apparently Anne Margaret's in this. I do not even know who she plays. I forget. Oh yeah, I think she plays Carol's mom in this, but I'm not sure. Eric Lloyd as Charlie. Yes, even 12 years after the first movie, they still used the same kid. Spencer Breslin as Curtis, and Martin Short as Jack Frost. Now, basically, what the movie's about is it kind of picks up after the second one, Scott's wife is gonna have a baby. And then, I don't even know how this happens, but, Jack Frost, played by Martin Short, he, visits the North Pole or something. I don't even know how he really got there, because I haven't seen this in a while. I see this movie once a year, so I tend to not really remember a lot from it. But yeah, so, then what happened was, Jack Frost, he's, trying to, become, friends with, Scott, it seems, but he's, being, a real dick, and he's, doing a lot of stuff to, screw up the factory. He's being, really, really mean. He's kind of the bad guy in this movie, but he's one of those people, Jack Frost in this movie. He's one of those villains in a movie where, yes, he's the villain and you think he's a dick, but you like him at the same time. But, yeah, a lot of people, like I said in my Santa Claus 2 review, a lot of people loved the first one, thought the second was okay, and then hated the third one. I actually really liked the third one, but I did not really like it very well when I was a kid. Because I actually saw Santa Claus 3 in theaters. I don't remember much, but I saw it with my mom and one of her friends and her two sons, which I used to be friends with them, but, we kind of aren't friends anymore because we've, drifted apart. But yeah, I was 5, I think, when I saw this. I saw this in the theater with them, and yeah, this was, guys, it's 2006. This was a while ago. This was, 9 years ago when I saw this in the theater, and I was 5. So, I saw it in the theater. I did not really like this. Guys, when I was little, I could hardly sit through any movie. I would squirm and fidget, all the time throughout, almost any movie I saw. But, this one, with this movie, I did not really like it as a kid, mainly because Jack Frost scared the shit out of me. I have no idea why, either. He just scared the living crap out of me, and I still have no idea why to this day. Don't even ask me, because I don't know why. My little 5-year-old brain was, not working properly that day. But, yeah, this is actually a pretty good, ending to the series. What would be really cool is if they made a 4th one and they still got the same kid to be, Charlie. But then again, if they actually used the same kid, he'd be, almost 30 years old now. But that'd still be cool. No, wait, I actually just, came up with something. What would be kind of cool is if if they made a 4th one and they still used the same kid to play Charlie, but Charlie had a kid. That would be cool. But anyway, It's a pretty good ending to the series. I'd recommend checking this out if you like the first and second. But if you don't like the first, or you don't like the second, or you don't like either of them, at least give this one a shot. Because it's actually a pretty good ending to the series. Again, I didn't really care for it much as a kid. Again, because Jack Frost scared me a lot. Again, I still have no idea why. I think it was because of, like, the scene where he's, like, blowing on something's, like, free stuff. I don't know why. I think that just, like, kind of scared me. Like, when I was a kid, like, the easiest things scared me. I remember... Okay, so I saw this video by one of my favorite movie reviewers, Chris Stuckman. He was doing a video called A Rant on Annoying Moviegoers. And in the comments, somebody said, I went to see the movie It Follows, which It Follows is kind of like a... Like, I don't want to say, like... Well, it's technically what it is. It Follows is kind of like a torture porn horror movie. Because, like, it involves, like, anything imaginable. Violence, abuse, rape, torture. That's what It Follows is basically about. And It Follows was last year in 2014. And somebody said in the comments of that video, I went to see It Follows, and there was this one dad that took his 5-year-old kid to see it, and the kid was crying throughout the entire movie, and his dad kept telling him to shut up. Like, that is just, like, seriously, like, that's what parents are like these days, guys. It was 2014, people are stupid these days. People used to be a lot more sensible, back when I was a little kid, people were a lot more sensible. But yeah, so, like, I did like this one. Again, if you don't like the first, or you don't like the second, or you don't like both of them, at least give this one a shot, because it's actually pretty good. Yeah, all in all, it's a pretty good ending to the series, and I'm going to give the Santa Claus 3, the Escape Clause, a B. Same grade I gave the second. So guys, let me know what your thoughts are on this movie, and also let me know what your thoughts are on all the movies in the series, whether they're good or bad. And, yeah, that's basically it for this review. Subscribe for more content, and remember, you guys, whenever being a Smurf, say no to drugs.